Okay.
Okay, I think we're up.
Yay.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. Hello. I'm
Hello,
looking at my phone
hello.
to check. Oh, yeah, there the live notification came.
Okay.
Yay, we have sound.
Oh, all right.
So we can be heard. Woohoo. Uh,
We're checking ourselves now rather than asking everybody else to see if they can hear us. Welcome everybody to our next episode of Beyond the Book with the Shelfies.
Yay. Hello.
Russell and
Jeremy.
Jeremy. Yay!
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to give everybody a couple of minutes here to kind of pop on.
Right. And I will remind everyone that we are doing our social distancing version of this. So we are at two different locations, and so there's bound to be some sort of technical hiccup. Yeah, anytime I'm involved in something, there's going to be something technical wrong.
Oh, Jeremy, don't say that. You are perfectly good. You're working just fine.
So, but bear with us if that happens.
Okay, so I've got my phone here to look at the comments because we're split viewing this, and so the laptop is mainly to be able to see that. And oh, hello, Terry. We have somebody here. Hi, Terry. Oh no, this is Richard.
Yeah, this is Richard. Yeah, I'm going to share it with my.
I'm looking at the name first, and rather than the comment, it's just I saw hello. Oh, Richard. Too fun, too fun.
I'm sharing it with my Facebook page. See if we can.
Oh yes, definitely. Share away. Okay, so exciting news. Last episode, I was just all excited because I had just watched the third movie of the Jumanji series. Well, conglomerate. No, not conglomerate. What's that word? Well, I guess series is okay. Not really a series, but that I did not give anybody the choice to pick what our next episode would be about because I thought this one would be too fun. So today we are doing. Yeah. You ready, Jeremy?
I am.
Okay, here we go. Uh-oh.
Yeah, let me get mine up.
Today we're doing Jumanji, the book, the movie, and everything else.
Everything in between, yes.
Involved in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be so good. So we're now a few minutes in, I think.
Yeah, we are a few minutes in. We have a hello from Richard. Hello, Richard. And I just wanted to let everybody know that we do have copies of this available. We have the book, I should say, and the movies available through the library system. You can go online and order these via our online catalog or via our Hoopla, RB Digital, or Overdrive, which I think Overdrive and RB, you'd probably find the audiobook and ebook. And I believe you can find the movie. I'm not sure the new movie.
Probably not.
Which is the next level.
Yeah. So, but yeah, and they are available in DVD and Blu-ray through the catalog. So I got all three of them on Blu-ray, which was kind of cool and exciting.
That is exciting. Yeah. Sweet.
So, but it, I haven't read this book in a long time, and it's a short little book.
It is, yes. I'm so sorry. It is by Chris Van Allsburg. Allsburg. I forgot to mention the author. That started it all. Terry is here too. Yeah. Oh, okay, hello, Terry too. So I wasn't wrong when saying hello.
Yeah, they're both here.
Yay!
Well, and be sure, I want to say, be sure if you are watching, you say hi or let us know you're here so we can make sure we include you in our statistics.
Well, yes,
you're more than a statistic. We want to let you know.
Discussion. Yeah.
Huh?
And it's a live book discussion, and so it's just like, you sitting here, we're all sitting around the table discussing this book and movie and having fun. So
Yeah.
post your
Yeah.
comments, because we're going to be talking about questions and things about it, and you can answer and say what you think and all that kind of jazz.
Yes. Yes. Just, yeah, definitely. We want to interact with you. And yeah, cool. So yeah, if you don't mind, I'm just going to start by saying that I really enjoyed rereading this book. I didn't realize, I forgot just how small the book is compared to the content they developed out of it with movies.
Yes.
So, when I got it, I went, oh yeah, this is a really short book. Short book. So,
Sure.
but I enjoyed reading it, and they did pull quite a bit from it. They were heavy, how they were inspired from the movies was it was maybe just a mention in the book, but they developed it fuller in the movie. So, but I won't. I'm digressing, so I'll let you go where you want this conversation to go. So I'll let you take
no,
the lead.
that's okay. I agree with you. I agree. In fact, I like this book. I have my own copy, but I'm using the library's copy today just because. But I love the fact that the lion, when it came and appeared, was on the piano, just like in the book.
Oh, yeah.
I like that. Yeah, a lion.
Playing a little tune.
Yes, with his tail. Yes. Yeah, and just to let everybody know, I think I'll go ahead and start this off first at the beginning so that everybody can be really excited when the question does come up. We're going to post and mention, I will say it, but I'll also post it so you can read it and go,
Yeah.
We're going to have a quick trivia question from one of the movies. And if you get it right, dun, 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 we have a prize giveaway, which is the actual, or I shouldn't say the actual, the original board game that they made after the first movie came out. It was so popular, everybody wanted to play the game. I will say this, I don't know if I want to actually play the game.
I am with you there. I just, after watching 3 movies of this, I don't know if I'd play any game called Jumanji. So
I know. I'd be like, I don't know if I really want to.
yeah, board game, video game, otherwise. So I don't know.
Yes. Don't know, not sure for sure. But anyway, so exciting. Should I ask them the question now or a little bit later?
Let's wait just a little bit. Let's leave them on the edge of their seats here.
Oh yes, definitely. We like that. Well, and speaking of, like Jeremy mentioned the fact that he really did like the new movies as well as rereading the book. One of my favorite things about it was the fact that when Welcome to the Jungle first came out, I was like, oh my gosh, how could they mess with the perfection of the original?
Yes.
But
yeah.
when I saw the preview for it, I was kind of excited. I was like, oh, okay, this looks interesting. I really enjoy the fact that the game morphed into a more 90s style video game type thing.
Yeah.
And I thought that was very interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, that was very interesting. I like the fact, and we kind of talked about this a little bit about it morphing into the video game console, what it looked like.
Yeah,
and
with it, yeah.
And how just like conglomerate of different things.
Yeah, it looked like the game console itself almost looked like an Atari, but
Right.
the Atari had the joystick type of controller, whereas the Nintendo DS had the more of the square controller with the buttons. And
Right.
in the movie, both the Welcome to the Jungle and the Next Level, they are using the Nintendo DS controllers rather
Yeah,
than
the
Atari.
yeah the Super the Super Nintendo, the little wonky shaped, you know.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The
So yeah,
one,
it was a cool little nod to that,
yeah, it's
bringing
almost
it
like
up to
all games and game consoles or something like they conglomerated them all into one and kind of give them
right.
all a nod.
Well,
So that
it was a good nod too, because the '90s, when the '96 when the second movie started, and he's playing, it's a current day kind of console. It's kind of current that day, and then in the future, it's almost like they nod to the whole retro gaming thing, which is making a huge comeback now. So they're hooking up this old gaming machine. Um, so I really appreciated that. So, uh, but yeah, you could, if it said Jumanji on it, I would never turn it on. So
which of course, they did make an actual Jumanji game for video
yes,
games.
yes, they did.
Or was it
I'm
a
happy to.
I don't know.
I don't remember what it was on, but I happy to say I did not play it.
I didn't either.
So,
I wonder how many people did play it.
I don't know. I don't
Probably a
know.
lot, but I'm still like, yeah, I don't want anything jumping out of the game and demolishing my house. So
Yeah, it's almost has like a Ouija board concept. Do you really you really want to do that?
no, I don't think so.
Yeah, not going to do that. Um, but yeah, I thought the first movie was so good, and actually, uh, I was surprised I liked the first movie, um, but the how they expanded on the book was just so brilliant, about taking it, the things coming out, someone starting a game several, was it 20 20 years, 25? Can't
26
remember.
was the first Jumanji, and then
26 years.
10 was the
Yeah,
second. Yeah.
yeah. So 26 on the first Jumanji, and then they're just continuing to play, that same game. Um, and but I really like, and Robin Williams was of course brilliant.
Yeah. And
Uh,
Bonnie Hunt, she was hilarious. She was
yes, yes. Oh, yeah. And the whole thing is like, we're thinking about taking a ski trip in the Canadian. No. Yeah. So that whole thing just cracked me up. I forgot all.
Yes. How many hours? Let's see, how many thousands of hours did she register with her psychiatrist on therapy or something like that? Over that
Yeah,
whole
yeah. Like the whole thing. This event that we spent, thousands of hours saying didn't happen is really becoming a different.
Yeah, she calls on the phone.
Yeah. So, uh,
Oh dear, too funny, too funny.
and and then you do that with you take that in comparison to the second movie when they're pulled into a video game, and the whole thing with NPCs is so true. That portrayal with non-player characters, um, was just so true. Where they can only say certain things, and if you
Yeah.
keep talking to them, and they just keep repeating the same. So,
Which in the next level, um, oh gosh, Finbar, being portraying as Danny Glover, he says something about, I knew somebody who used to do that too.
yeah, one of my
The things
yeah, yeah.
which brings me to the fact that the new movies, the two new ones, Welcome to the Jungle and The Next Level, are super interesting in the fact that these characters, these actors, are having to play both the character and then who that character is when they
Right.
jump into the game. And I thought they did an excellent job.
Oh, yes. I thought all of them, the kids, the original kids, were excellent in there, and then the actors who were in the game trying to portray them,
Yes.
that character, as you were saying, was just phenomenal. And to see Dwayne Johnson be this, who he usually does not portray in a movie.
Right.
And
bye, Richard. Richard has to go. Bye. Thanks for stopping in for as long as you did. Yes. And then in the second one, or actually, excuse me, the third one, the next level, they switch. They jump in the water and switch.
Right.
So not only are they doing two different, but now they're having to do three. Now there's three.
Right.
Well, two technically, but because they're a computer character. But yeah. Excellent acting.
Yes, Dwayne Johnson trying to be Danny DeVito was just.
I loved it. I love that.
Just hysterical, and I thought Kevin Hart,
Danny Glover,
was just perfect.
Him by speaking too slowly, by talking too slowly. That was hilarious.
I didn't know so much about elephants before this. That whole. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty funny. And that could be something too that I forgot to mention. All of our watchers, people who are watching our live stream here, please comment and say hi that you're here or anything like that. But also give us a bit of your favorites. I mean, from any of them, even from the book or any of the movies. Let us know what your favorite part was, or even like your least favorite part. That would be an interesting subject to discuss.
Right. It's really hard because to do a least favorite part for me. Just because the type of movies, the type of movie that the first one was and the type of movie that the second two were are different, and they're both comedies.
Yeah.
Have that, but the first one had a little more, drama, I guess would be that heavy drama. It wasn't too heavy, but a heavier drama.
It's more of a spooky heavy drama.
Right. Yeah. So it had a little bit of heaviness to it. The second two, the whole thing with how fathers and sons interact and like that, and then you get to the newer movies, which is more like how these four friends interact in school and the social dynamics of that. So
that's hi Joy. Joy said hi. She also said that was her favorite part too, all the different characteristics and that they were having to portray the different people. Yes, exactly. That was very, very I thought that it showed how well of an actor, and actresses that they were, that they could do that.
Right. And I have to say, I will mention probably my favorite part of either of them was the dance fighting. Every time, ooh, baby, I love your way. Yeah. Ooh, baby, I love your way. I can't listen to that same song, that song, the same way
anymore.
Again.
Oh
so, it was perfect. I thought that.
That was funny. I liked it in the next level that Kevin Hart, well, I should say, Mouse Finbar, pulls out this huge boombox, which of course it was a huge boombox in the first one too, but the fact that, his backpack is like a Mary Poppins sack.
Right.
You can pull whatever out and it's tons of stuff. But huge 90s or 80s style boombox, and he turns on that song for her.
Yeah. Yes, it's great. His skill as a weapons valet, wasn't that the weapon valet? Oh, I'm sorry, the cake exploding thing was hysterical too.
Oh yes.
Maybe it just means I really like cake.
It transferred into the next one, the next level. That little lady, she's like, "Would you like some cake?" And he's like, "No!" And he's across the room.
Yeah. And then at the end when he's in the diner and he's like,
Oh my goodness.
no, not
No,
doing that.
can't do it. Can't do it.
Oh, but yeah, it's just so many good moments that it's really hard to pick something you didn't like. I mean, I thought all of the the way the characters were portrayed. Nigel was hysterical.
Oh yes.
Yeah, just being
At your service.
yeah, and he's like, uh, Professor Bravestone, or it's good to see you. Welcome to Jumanji. You know, and he'd say that to everybody. You know.
And they're all like, they're asking him questions and they want him to get into it, but he just has to go through his and not their scroll there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Too fun, too fun.
Yeah.
I did think though that the Welcome to the Jungle had a very, and I don't know if anybody else picked up on it. I'm sure they did because it was a little blatant, I thought. Breakfast Club feel to it at the beginning.
Oh yes.
With
Where
all
they're in detention.
Detention, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then and of course everybody probably saw the whole Indiana Jones nod to all the hidden traps.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's lots of little, nods and Easter eggs in these movies, and that's what makes them so good. You know, that's what makes, when we talked about Ready Player One, that was what made that movie or that book, definitely so good, was all of the nod to, the 80s. So I think when, a movie does that well, that's what makes it enjoyable. It's hard to find a bad part of it.
Yeah.
For me, anyway.
Or not just a bad part, but just a part that, is like, not necessarily cringeworthy in the fact that it was bad directing or bad acting, but just like, oh, I can't watch that, kind of a thing. Like in the original one, it's the spiders. When those big spiders come out, it's like,
yeah. That's all. The thing, and the first one, I have to give a nod to the hunter,
Van Pelt.
Van Pelt. Yeah, hit me. Just when he's pulled away and it cuts to that shot of his face.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just
getting sucked back into the game. Yes. Oh, Terry had to go. Bye, Terry. She's mid baking. Oh, what are you baking? I'm hungry.
Yes. I'm hungry now that she said she's baking. So
I know, isn't that sad? I shouldn't have said anything. I bet everybody else is hungry now too, right? Oh, and we have a Sheila. Sheila loves the movies. Yes, I know. They're so good.
Yeah. Definitely worth a watch and a rewatch. So I intend to probably. My daughter was starting to get enthralled with them too a little bit. So it was kind of share some of those moments. Of course, she would run away screaming.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, there we go. You're back. Are you back?
Yeah.
Okay, good. We had a little.
Oh, Terry told us she's making friendship breads. Yum.
Yeah. I was just. Yes. Yeah, I think the bread. I was just saying it was fun to share some of this with my daughter. Of course, she ran away screaming at some of the things. So, because maybe that is a little too heavy for her. So,
well, that's hilarious though, Jeremy, because I just recently, when the next level came out, I wanted to share them with my mom. My mom had never seen any of these, so I got them all lined up. And I was going to have a Jumanji marathon. Of course, we did it over a consecutive amount of days. We didn't watch them all in one thing. She doesn't have that time.
Yeah.
But she did not want to see the part with the spiders either. She's like, fast forward. Oh, and the big mosquitoes. Oh, she did not like that. And but she had a lot of fun, and she was glad that I showed these to her. She says, you know what, those were pretty fun.
So yeah, they are fun, and when I look forward to showing them again when she's a little bit older and can process it a little differently. But yeah, she a lot of times it was like a fake run, yeah. and because you were telling this is fake, it's a TV, it's on the TV, it's not real,
Yeah, right.
So she goes that and runs. So it was fun.
Oh, Tanya says, oh, she was replying to Terry's comment about the friendship breads. That's so fun. See, this is what it's all about, is getting online, getting together, chatting about something fun and something that we all enjoy, and then just throwing in something like, oh, we're hungry. We would really like one of those friendship breads. No, just kidding. Just kidding.
Are we your friends too? So.
Yes, I know. I'll bring the
just make sure they're not friendship cakes, so we don't explode. So,
oh my goodness. But yes, so one of the things that I really thought was interesting, and I was actually, but of course, obviously, they couldn't get the same actor. But when you brought up Van Pelt, that was very interesting because in Welcome to the Jungle, they had a professor, not a hunter, but a Professor Van Pelt, who was the main antagonist.
Right.
And I don't know if anybody else noticed that. Because I think the only time they actually mentioned his name was when Billingsley, Nigel, mentioned it. Didn't Nigel mention it in the letter?
Yeah, it said, your letter, you read it out loud. So,
yeah, read it out loud. And then
that scene, what's this? What's this?
And I'll just tell you, I knew I was going to like the next level, but I didn't think I was going to enjoy it as much as I did. I almost liked it better than Welcome to the Jungle.
Well, I was anxious. But yeah, I'm the same way. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was mainly because of the Danny DeVito and Danny Glover aspect. Old guys, get sucked into a young kid's video game, that was, and their reactions to everything.
Yes, that was just hysterical. And then, at the end when he goes, he taught me how to play a video game. So, but yeah, and I love that they're going to make, looks like they're going to make a fourth one because of the little catch at the end with the.
Yes.
Well, I guess we shouldn't spoil it too much. So.
Oh, that's true, because I don't know how many people have seen this one because it's really new, huh? Oh, I'm so sorry. Should I put spoilers?
No, that's okay. They should know we're discussing it. It's going to be spoilers. So.
Yeah.
But
spoilers throughout.
Danny DeVito plus Danny Glover equals perfection. Yes, I agree.
Bye, Tanya. She's got to get to work. Bye. Uh-oh. Oh, and we are running out of time, aren't we? Oh, no, there's so much to discuss.
This 30 minutes, flies by.
30 minutes goes just like that. 10 seconds. Well, okay.
Let's ask the question. So.
Oh, you want to ask the question? Okay. Yeah. Trivia question. So just to let everybody know, this is a trivia question to win the original from the original movie Jumanji board game. It's a lot of fun. And don't worry, you won't get sucked into it and nothing will come out of it. But I can't promise you for sure.
Well, at least from what we've heard, because we're not going to play it. We hope you enjoy it.
I don't think I want to play it, but I may. I don't know. Okay, so my question to win the board game is, what song in the original Jumanji movie with Robin Williams, what song was Alan singing while in the shower after he came back from Jumanji Jungle? Okay, so I'm also going to take a second and I'm going to post this. What's the trivia question? We just said it. And now I'm going to post it. So, okay, what song was Alan singing while taking a shower? There we go. Yay!
Yeah, and you should be able to trivia. I don't know. Bye. That's fine. You should be able to pin that comment to the top if you want. That way anyone can see it. without
Oh,
having to.
sorry. Hang on 1 second.
I figure I did that one time where you can just yeah, there.
There we go. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So that one's a lot easier question than the first one. I asked Jeremy before we started. I said, "Okay, Jeremy, I've got some questions. Which one do you think is probably semi-easy, but also, kind of hard?" I did like the Aunt Nora aspect, because Aunt Nora is in the original Jumanji, and then the very last one, in the next level, she shows up and owns the restaurant now.
I think we have a winner.
Oh no! What? Really? Uh-oh. Okay, what do we got? I don't see it. Uh-oh. Where is it?
A Joy.
He was singing Gilligan's Island when shaving. Yeah. Well, shaving, showering. Yeah, he was doing the whole 9 yards, right? He was hairy.
Yeah.
He even said something about how he'd never shaved before.
Yeah. I've never shaved before. Yeah. That was funny. But yeah, that is. We have a winner. Yay. So, but yeah, I really like that aspect of the last scene with Nora.
Yeah.
That was a good.
And the fact that Danny DeVito kept his whole smolder.
Yeah.
Because she put to smolder.
Smolder.
Used it on her. That was too funny. I was going to ask everybody before we kind of wrap things up here. Okay, so in the original movie, adults didn't hear the drums. Only the kids heard it. Now, in Welcome to the Jungle, the dad sees the game, or does he hear the drums on the beach when he picks it up and takes it home? Remember, he's jogging out on the beach. And then the next level, did the two Dannys, Danny DeVito and Danny Glover, did they hear the drums up in the kitchen up above?
I don't know.
Yeah, I know. It was kind of left up in the air. And I thought that would be an interesting question that we could discuss too. And then, of course, there at the end, when the heat and air guy comes downstairs and the mom is there. Yeah. Oh my gosh. That's going to make a pair.
Yeah. And I'm just like, oh, of course, so of course. But
Joy.
yeah, but it was good, and I'm anxious to see in the next one about it coming back into the world, because the next level they went into it, right? And so this is it's going to come out now apparently again, and so that'll be. I guess I shouldn't spoil it. I'll spoil it again. Oh well, spoilers all around for everybody.
I know. So, oh, Joy says, right. I think they said in the extras that he didn't know they were drums. He was just entranced by them. Oh, so he was, the game just kind of entranced him and he didn't hear the drums. So is that what they were kind of getting at in the extras? Oh, I should have watched the extras. Which extras was it? Was it the next level extras or was it Welcome to the Jungle extras? Because I watched and I don't think
I watched the gag reel on the next level, which I thought was hysterical.
Yes, exactly. Okay, well, I guess that's it, right? I mean, unless anybody else has anything else to say. Jeremy?
Well, I want to thank you for inviting me again to discuss these. I'm so glad it made me rewatch them, and I've seen these two before, but of course, I think this one, I remember this one. I think I watched it kind of in passing on the first time because I was like at someone's house and they had it on, and I was just kind of watching it this one, of course, I've watched several times, but I was excited to. So thank you for doing. And if you haven't read the original story, the book, it's not that long. And it's a really cool little story. It's a good one to read to kids and.
Well, and You're so funny, Jeremy, because you're like, thank you for forcing me to rewatch everything and read this book again.
Well,
Basically,
when I say that, I mean forcing means giving me an excuse to do it. So, yeah. So,
yes.
so I
Oh,
have an
it was
excuse now to do it.
the Jumble Extras.
So
It was
when
in
I
Welcome.
sit down watching a movie and my wife or someone says, "What are you doing?" I'm working. I have to do this for work. So that's what I meant.
I'm working. Leave me alone. No.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're like,
It's for work. I have to do it.
I know. I have to. Yes. Well, I want to thank everyone for showing up and discussing this book and to movies
Mhm.
with us today at this Beyond the Book episode.
So Joy asked what the next book's going to be.
Oh, well now, Joy, I have not figured that one out because I thought again, seeing as I just jumped the gun here and made everybody do Jumanji, I picked this time,
Yeah.
that I would create a poll again, which is what I will hopefully try and get accomplished today and up on our Facebook page of several different recommendations that people, you, the viewers, and everybody else can pick from. So it'll be a viewer's discretion advised.
Yeah. Yeah, viewer discretion advised. Yeah.
Yeah,
Or I guess
viewer's pick.
producer's discretion advised, maybe, since we're letting other people pick the stuff. So.
Oh, Joy says, I need to return books and get the recent movie in the book. I've never read the book. Okay. Well, Joy, you can definitely put your return items in the book drop or just give us a call and I can definitely put that on hold for you, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. So we are doing curbside still. So.
Yes. Yep. So anyway, well, thank you very much, Jeremy, for joining me. And thank you very much.
Thank you.
So I'm going to, hang on. I got to get back over here. Laugh out loud. Sweet. Yes, I know. Totally sweet. Or
Yeah. Thank you, everyone.
should we say stoked?
Stoked. Yes. We're stoked.
Remember? Seaborn. No.
Yes.
Seaplane McDonald. That was his.
Yeah. I'm so stoked. And it's gnarly. I remember that one too.
Oh, yes. Very good.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Yep.
But
Okay. I better go. Oh, all right.
I said stoked earlier, so yes, she did. So
Yeah. Oh, okay. I said stoker. Oh. Well, we will see you all later. Bye.
yeah. Bye. Thank you all.
I didn't want to overstoke it. We're still getting comments.
Yeah. Keep commenting. We'll reply to them. So.
Definitely. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.